Raw material. Each Jonesway socket is made of premium steel from Taiwan China Steel Corporation, the #1 steelmaker in Taiwan. High-quality steel material greatly increases the endurance and performance of the finished product. Cold forging. The coiled steel is straightened and cut into short billets. The short billets then go through the cold forging process to form the drive and size. The technician then inspects the drive and size to ensure the socket meets Jonesway's quality standards. Lathing. A lathe then sculpts the socket rim. Next, the technician inspects the socket rim and socket length to ensure it meets Jonesway's product quality standards. Knurling. The lathe socket is then placed on the twin roller stamp to stamp on the knurl. Roller stamping. The Jonesway logo and item number are added to the socket using the roller stamp. The technician then makes sure the engraved logo and item number are correct. Heat treating. After the roller stamping, the socket then goes through the heat treating process to maximize the metal strength and hardness. Sandblasting. The socket then goes through the sandblasting procedure to clean up the carbonized surface. This process will maximize the effect of the surface treatment. Grinding. The socket then goes through a series of grinding processes to give it a smooth surface texture and maximize the effect of the plating. Plating. After the grinding process, the semi-finished product then goes through the plating process. Jonesway's specially designed plating technique enables the plating material to be deposited on the tool surface more effectively, perfecting the surface treatment. Testing. The entire batch of finished products will then go through sample inspection by a Jonesway professional quality engineer. The engineer will test the torque and hardness to ensure that the finished product meets Jonesway's quality standards. After testing the torque and hardness, the Jonesway quality engineer examines the plating and corrosion resistance of the samples. The test samples will be mis-sprayed with atomized salt water for 48 consecutive hours. If the plating has been done correctly, the samples will not rust. Procedure and quality examination before it wears the Jonesway brand name and is delivered to the customer. Making screwdriver blades. Each Jonesway screwdriver blade uses premium S2 steel from Taiwan China Steel Corporation, the #1 steelmaker in Taiwan. High-quality steel material greatly increases the endurance and performance of the finished product. Making slotted screwdrivers. The technician first straightens the coiled steel and flattens the steel tip to make the correct slotted size. Then he trims off the edge and grinds the flattened tip. Making Phillips screwdrivers. The beveled crosspoint of the Phillips drive code is precisely cut by high-precision knife mold machinery. Once the drive code takes shape, the technician will check the drive code to ensure the screwdriver tip meets the standard. Making flange groove. The technician then makes the flange groove on the opposite end of the tip. The flange groove is designed to lock the screwdriver shaft into the handle. The twin flange groove design enables Jonesway screwdriver blades to be firmly embedded into the handle, thus increasing product endurance. Heat treating. After making the flange groove, the screwdriver blade then goes through the heat treating process to maximize the metal strength. Sandblasting. After heat treating, the screwdriver blade goes through the sandblasting procedure to clean up the carbonized surface. This process will enhance the effect of the surface treatment. Plating. The semi-finished product then goes through a plating process. Jonesway's specially designed plating technique enables the plating material to be deposited on the tool surface more effectively, perfecting the surface treatment. Injecting handle. The mechanic then places the plated screwdriver blade into the injection mold and injects the special material to make the handle. This process firmly embeds the screwdriver blade into the handle. Jonesway's two-color handle design uses different colors to distinguish different drive codes, making it easier for the end user to find the appropriate screwdriver to perform his everyday duties more effectively. Testing. The entire batch of finished products then goes through sample inspection by Jonesway professional quality control engineers. The engineers will test the torque and hardness to ensure the finished product meets Jonesway's quality standards. Printing. Once the screwdriver has passed quality inspection, the technician then prints the size and drive code icon on the bottom of the handle. This feature enables the user to have a clear view of the size and drive code without even having to pick up the screwdriver. Packing. After the finished products have passed quality inspection, they are ready to be packed for delivery. Each of the items must go through different packing stations to prevent possible packing error. This also enables the technicians to inspect. Each pair of premium Jonesway pliers must go through the following production procedure and quality examination before it wears the Jonesway brand name and is delivered to the customer. Raw material. All Jonesway tools are made of premium steel from Taiwan China Steel Corporation, the #1 steelmaker in Taiwan. High-quality steel material greatly increases the endurance and performance of the finished product. Forging. First, the operator heats up the raw material to 1000 degrees Celsius. It takes 3 die pressings to complete the process. The first die presses out the general shape. The second die presses the finished shape. And the third die cuts out the blank. Lathing. After broaching, the technician then grinds the front, side, and jaws of the pliers. Assembling. The technician inserts the rivet into the broached hole and then presses the rivet to assemble the pliers. Heat treating. After assembling, the pliers go through the heat treating process to maximize the metal strength and hardness. Surface treating. The technician then bathes the pliers in rust inhibitor and then dries the pliers. Testing. The entire batch of finished products will then go through sample inspection by Jonesway professional quality control engineers. The engineer will test the cutting result, endurance, and perform metal micro-examination to ensure the finished product meets Jonesway's quality standards.